Hello, my Virgo collective. I am here today to give you your message for October 2025. I hope you enjoy. This time I'm going to do it a little different because I'm just going to be using oracles for the different astrological information, and then I'm going to be using tarot for the overall message. Okay. Also, I said article, so this is interesting. There must be some kind of article that might be important for you. We'll look into that later. Mercury retrograde, Scorpio, in Scorpio, October 2nd all the way to the 16th. This one's really interesting because it starts with the Aquarius moon, and there's a trine in Libra, the sun in Libra. Look, this Mercury retrograde doesn't feel like other Mercury retrogrades. This feels like a Mercury retrograde of seeing very clearly the BS that's around you. And so it might be a shock for some people, but it's a huge wake-up call. Shut up. And then I don't remember what sign got this one. We have the mirrored souls energy. Um, as a side note, I do want to say that Scorpio and Libra have a lot to do with the month of October. So I would really recommend for you guys to really look into those signs with all the astrologers you look at, because they're going to influence your sign even more than, I want to say, your actual sign. Okay. Mirrored energy is talking about how the world around you has been a reflection of yourself, and that you have to be mindful of that. But here it's going to be affecting your sacral space and your heart chakra. So that means manifesting the reality that you want has 100% to do, and the reality that you see in front of you has 100% to do with who you really are. Which is something that I told people is happening with this new age of Aquarius. It's like a lot of people were able to do the whole fake it till you make it, but now it's going to be one of those things where it doesn't matter how much you fake it, you will have the life that is aligned to your truest self. So that means all your traumas, all your wounds, everything is just going to keep reflecting back at you. It says there is an unattainable spiritual connection here with this other soul. Oh, it's not unattainable. It's undeniable, but I said unattainable. This will help you see all facets of yourself. I feel like unattainable is the correct one there. And then the affirmation: through the reflection of your soul, I am better able to see all aspects of myself. Um, I feel like unable to measure up is what I'm feeling with this card. I don't know why I'm feeling that. That's a really ugly energy, Virgo, to have. Um, this energy of I'm not able to measure up, or maybe somebody doesn't feel like they're able to measure up to you, and so they have hatefulness towards you because you're reflecting to them something they can't have. That's possible. All right. October 6th, full moon in Aries. Do you realize how this is just a few days after this Mercury retrograde happens? So it's strongly influenced by the Mercury retrograde. I think this is not a really good combo because, first of all, Aries full moons has a tendency of being very fiery, very angry, very explosive. Um, but then you're pairing it up with all this revelation of the truth, of yourself, about your world, and blah, blah, blah. That will make you extremely emotional, which will make you explode in the most incorrect way. So be very mindful during this moon of your emotions, but also other people's emotions towards you. Let's see how that's going to affect you. Ooh, the card fell on the floor, you guys. Hold on. Look at this. This is the first time I've seen this card. It's transformation. Like a thousand storms held in hand, soft against the wind, there is change arising from deep within. You guys, this reminds me of this card that I have that's called Calling the Storm. And it's literally talking about like the things you do and the things you say and the things that you reflect on, especially during this moon time. Remember, 3 days before, 3 days after. So that would be around the 3rd all the way through the 9th. Legit will call a storm. And for you to manifest anything you want, you have to be the mirror of the thing you want. So be very mindful what you try to manifest during this time, because the way you're going to get it is to call the storm within, to transform, and then reflect it out. I hope that ones that understand what I'm trying to tell them. All right. The third card out would be Venus in Libra. This starts October 13th. Okay. Venus in Libra also happens during the time when Aquarius goes direct in Pluto. Pluto and Aquarius go direct. It's been on retrograde this entire time. It feels like shit. But now it's going to be going direct. Okay. So it's like for real, the truth, like revealing everywhere. Okay. So let's see what's up with that. These are images, and then I'll read the card. Oh crap. There's a lot going on in this business. You guys got 3 of these cards. Where the hell is the book? Hold on one second. Do you remember how I said calling the storm? Look at this first card. Do you see the lightning and the storm on her head? Do you see the bolt down here? Oops. Down here, there's a little bolt. There's also rain coming down from her hands. It feels like a big flood. Then we have this energy of, honestly, this feels death of a new beginning. I don't know why I feel that, but these are parents taking care of a kid, and then the dad stopping the Santa Muerte from coming close to the baby. And then the third one is, I want to say, Emperor energy. I'm going to go down the lines and tell you what each one of these cards are. Mind you, that's 14, 25, 13. So, and 13 for me is like the death card. So that's some crazy stuff. So card number 14 is Chalchihuatlicue. I tried it. Okay. And it says here, do not fight against the flow you are in. A river cannot be tamed but with force. You must surrender to its currents and use its strength as if it were your own. Oh my gosh, I really do feel like you're crawling a storm. It's a transformation that's taking place. I want you guys not to feel, I want to say, disheartened when the life that is going to start unraveling in October, because it's literally like your world is reflecting who you are so that you can address it and change it. Um this one's making me dizzy, you guys. Birth is number 25. See, I told you, I felt like it was a new child coming into act. And it says, it is time to act and begin to work. You must bring into the world as your potential is at its highest, and it simply awaits you to come to the light. Again, it feels like either you give birth to this new version of yourself, or it it dies, right? So October for me, for you, my Virgos, would be like, stop effing around and start getting things done. Like, who do you want to be? What do you see for yourself? Is it something that's attainable? What is the steps you have to take? And Virgo has a tendency to like stay in plan mode and not actually take action. They're telling you, if you stay in plan mode, forget it. It's going to be the death of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. You really need to hit this hard. And then 13 is Huitzilopochtli. And it says, proceed calmly along the path you have chosen, but without um, pres- presumptions towards the first goal you see in the light. Otherwise, the shadows you meet on your path will seem like darkened wells. So this is talking about, you're going to be moving forward in the idea that you have. You will hit roadblocks. The reason why you're hitting roadblocks is because these are parts of you that you have to transform. It's not because you're not supposed to obtain what you're supposed to attain. It's kind of like, prove it. Prove that you want to be who you want to be. Prove that you want to move in the direction you want to move in. Prove that you want to create the life that you want to create. Prove it. And if you prove it, then you're going to see how you're going to be able to become what you believe that you should become. And if not, then you are who you say you don't want to be. I hope that person understands that. And then last thing that we have is the new moon in Libra. Again, I told you October, very influenced by Scorpio and Libra. And it also has a square, which is your wall in Jupiter in Cancer. This is like you literally balancing the scales so that you can remove the wall that has been limiting you. And this entire reading up to now feels like I have to balance myself out, because the reason I haven't gotten what I want is because I'm missing something. Like, I'm missing persistence, I'm missing action, I'm missing drive, I'm missing happiness, I'm missing something that is causing me to see the world like I don't want to see it. All right. Um, so look at that. We got three. I'm always trying to pull one and I got three. Look, we got obsession, we got the devil, and we got the woods. I mean, that can't be any clearer. Right here is saying, ooh, something fell on the floor. 1 second. All right, I stopped the burning. It actually is starting to burn the floor. Everything that happens during a reading is important. I did that ritual for somebody else to remove some blocks, and I just leave it in the background. And it actually did like this explosion, and some of the wax fell on the floor and started burning on the floor. And that's significant because we just finished talking about obsession, devil, and woods. Um, you're obsessed about somebody sending an attack and stopping you, right? This can be like, I don't know if, well, you're in tarot, so obviously you might be thinking about the esoteric. So this is somebody believing that somebody's sending you black magic to stop you. This is believing that there is some nefarious, ugly thing that is trying to stop you. And the cards start with saying, here, the only problem that you have is you right now. That's not to say that it's somebody else in the future, but right now, the only problems you have is that your world is a mirror of your reflection of your internal world. Do you like it? Do you have to change it? So it's talking about having to face the storm within to clear the thing outside. The fact that that like went insane, exploded, and kind of started burning, it's like your fears of something attacking you and something stopping you and something doing something nefarious against you is actually creating that in your life. So if you remove the focus and you shift it, then you would be able to create something differently. Um, your obsession with the devil is creating the devil. In other words, is what I'm saying right there. So that's your block. Okay. Let's see the tarot that comes out for you. Look at that. The sun right out the jump. Clarity, Three of Wands. That is literally your eyes to see the positions that you have to take and the opportunities that you have to take going forward. Nine of Cups, if you want your wish fulfillment. Crown chakra, you have to dominate your mind. You have to control it. Eight of Swords. I mean, um, not Eight of Swords, sorry. It is actually the Strength card, but I said the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is the card of mental entrapment. So it's saying right here that you're getting the downloads, the information, the clear path to be able to move forward, given opportunities and ways so that you can get your wish fulfillment. But the only thing that can stop you is right here. You have to be the leader that you are. Emperor card. This one also wanted to come out, so I'm going to pull it out. And this one is, and then start investing on yourself. Seven of Pentacles. So let's stop focusing on everybody else and everybody that can attack us and everybody can hold us back and everybody that's trying to do spell work against us and all the ugly, ugly things that are around us. And let's focus on us. You have to believe that you are sovereign within yourself, that you're strong, that you can create the life that you want. And you need to focus on what you want to create, not what you don't want to create, what you're scared of or what can attack you. All right. And then you're going to see how things are going to start mirroring. So as soon as your focus changes, you change and everything changes. So I hope this helps.